This is Car Guys New England, your YouTube channel for anything automotive. This is Car Guys New England, and today I'm just going to talk about how I take care of my glass on the Lamborghini. Just because a few people have noticed how pristine condition the glass is on this car. So I just want to show you guys a couple little tips on what I do to keep the windows from getting scratched up and ugly and all that.
Step number one, so before I even clean this glass, I'm going to take my ring off on this hand and also my Lamborghini ring off of this hand. And that's to prevent any accidental scratches when I'm actually cleaning the glass itself. But before I get started, just another big tip to give you guys. Never, ever, ever clean your windows with one of those squeegees at the gas station. You will scratch your windows. And the reason for this is because a lot of assholes, they'll take that thing and they will clean their car with it. I've seen them do that. So essentially you'll be scratching your windows with that. So always use paper towels and a good glass cleaner before you clean your glass. All right, so I'm just gonna use some standard Windex on the window. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but just enough where it's damp. And you may actually have to go back and do it a second time, but what I'm trying to do is just get the heavy stuff, and I'm just trying to swipe it here. Okay. And let's go back and do the other side. And here we are on the other side. So we're just gonna put a little bit. And you can actually see how dirty the windshield is. So we're just gonna use the clean part of this. And we're just gonna gently clean everything here. Okay. All right, so now I'm just gonna look it over. A few spots look like they're just drying a little bit here. Okay. So I'm gonna look it over, see what's dirty, and then I'm probably gonna hit it again. Also, make sure that you lift the wiper, you clean underneath there. Also, I need to clean in front of the wiper arm. Side windows, pretty simple. Same thing, just we'll do the outside, then we'll do the inside. We have a special trick for the inside, which I'm gonna show you guys. I know a lot of this seems pretty obvious as far as caring for your glass, but I don't have any swirl marks on my glass, so I know I've been doing this right. And if you look at a lot of people's exotic cars, the glass is all scratched up, and there's a few reasons for that. Number one being, like what I said with using the squeegees, just a very bad idea to use those at a gas station. But there's one other thing that can actually really screw up your windows too. On another note, I know I'm using paper towels. A good friend of mine, Paul, he always recommends using newspapers. I'll have to try that out, to be honest, because I do know that the glass on this car is pretty soft. So just something to point out, because I know Paul will be watching this too, and he's going to mention that. So here's another very important point. So before you clean the inside of your glass, if your windows are tinted, do not use Windex or anything with ammonia in it or anything like that. It can actually discolor the tints. That was a big problem years ago. A lot of people were driving around. Sometimes the dyes in the tints would break down in the sun, but also chemically, it can make them look like shit too. So just something to look out for, guys, when you're cleaning the inside. Use a special cleaner that's safe for your window tint. All right, so here's how I clean the inside of the windshield, because it's very tough to get in there. So what I use is this microfiber extended reach thing, and what I do is I just wet the microfiber with just simple water in a little spritzer. So I'm just going to just wet this, okay? And this actually does a phenomenal job cleaning the glass. So, and I'm just going to very gently do this, okay? And I'm just going to wet that a little bit more. Okay. And at this point, just giving it a good wipe down. So as you can see, the windshield's cleaned. So here's one thing that can actually scratch the living shit out of your windshield, which you need to be careful of. The wiper arm, do not ever accidentally hit that if you have a dry windshield that's dirty. Guaranteed it's going to scratch the pattern of your wiper blade across your window. So just be really careful of that.
So anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. I understand that Windex may not be the ideal glass cleaner. A lot of people like the foaming glass cleaners, things like that, and that's okay. This is just what I do, and I've had a lot of luck with it. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. If you have questions, comments, things like that, comment down below. Again, this is Car Guys New England, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Until next time, take care.